I can't tell if that's a good or a bad thing, Sam. It is a good thing. Cheers. I'm gonna have myself on Saturday. Thank you very much. What happened to the graphics card again? Did it melt? Oh yeah, like I'm partially winging it, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because I'm partially winging it. Got burnt. Actually, yeah, fuck. Did it burn anything else on the computer, or was it just the GPU? In Detroit, even in LA, you work all day long. You work your fingers to the bone. Harder than I mean. I can't wait for Saturday to begin. Um, PDA. Feel like your motherboard's a bit suspicious. Yeah, I'd be suspicious. I would be suspicious. Yeah, I'd be suspicious of some damage, especially if it was burning. Lovely day for the parish. In Detroit, even in LA. Yeah, stuttering out of nowhere, definitely. Definitely. Um, sus. Sus. Parish. I think there was a server restart or some shit because there was 50 people on like 30 minutes ago. Now there's only 10. I need to rest. Do I have food? Even in LA. Right, the boring part. Your brother works in IT stuff, so we discuss some possibilities. That's fair enough. It's fair enough, yeah. Like, yeah, anything get burnt in a computer is highly, obviously, super concerning. Because if you fry anything else, a lot of damage. I mean, if it's only the board, I mean, other than GPU, if it's only a board, the board isn't quite the most expensive part. So. Hopefully, it's not the processor, because that'd be expensive. I mean, I was crashing from overheating randomly. Like, I was working fine for months, months and months and months, and It was hot. It was running hot, like.
Anyone home? Hello.
Hello. What are you looking for? What do you want?
Home. Just checking who's home, okay? It's fine.
Do you live here?
Yeah, it's Johannes.
How your hands are doing?
Are you drunk? I'm doing good.
What's with all the shooting?
What?
What's with all the shooting? What's with all the shooting? You walk me up.
I have no idea. Probably Dark Valley again.
Who are you voting for?
Not you.
What do you mean, not me?
You're the only candidate.
And why wouldn't you vote for me?
Because you're kinda shady, Dan. I don't trust you anymore.
Why not? Why am I shady?
I can explain at some other point, but like people have been.
I mean,
saying
we're on
some
our own,
things
so you
about
might as well explain it now.
No. It's fine, Dan.
Johannes, what do you mean it's fine? Come back, Johannes. Explain.
No.
Explain, hello. Explain. Will you stop running away? Explain.
Dan, it's fine. Just leave me alone.
Johannes!
Please.
Would you rather be leaderless and directionless and get taken advantage of? You know what I mean?
We don't really need all this. It's fine, my boy.
What the
Right.
Jan?
Wait, who is this? Is this Ant-Man?
Yeah.
It's Ant-Man.
It's Janusz. I did it.
Janusz.
Wait.
Janusz, you're voting for me, Janusz.
Oh shit!
I got it.
Alright, I'm throwing that.
I
Do you need potassium?
don't know.
Bryce, you know who you're voting for as president, don't you?
There's no president. No
I'll be fine. I'm just not.
I'm the president. I'm trying to become president. You're voting for me, aren't you?
Please, I'm throwing that. We go on an expedition later, so if you
Tell
want
you
to
what,
join.
if we ever have an election, I'll vote for you then, sure.
I need to.
Alright. And if we have an election?
Him or someone. I don't know. I got
Thumbs up
snorkels or
for
something.
you.
Good.
Mr.
Maybe
No
I'll
Pants.
talk to Alexi, but Mutant Man hasn't been around.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
tell Johannes.
I'm not listening to you.
No, I got snorkels and shit I need to sell, but first I need Dan. Come here, Dan.
Well, I'm right here.
Come on, I gotta buy cigarettes from you, man. I gotta buy.
It's 3,000 a pack.
Don't worry, I'll get the money. I got the money.
Alright, that's a problem.
I just need something to occupy myself with because I'm not doing too hot.
Yeah, it could be everything, to be fair, Ram. Why aren't you doing too hot? What are you after doing to yourself? What have you been?
Withdrawal
Withdrawn.
from the fucking tunnel.
You want a tunnel?
I don't know what the renegade spike that shit they give us at the tunnel with, but ever since then I've just been throwing up and feeling random. Really
Jesus
fucking
Christ,
like shit.
almighty. Well, it's a good thing you're wearing a mesh.
Withdrawal, cold turkey or something. Said this is the.
Did they make you a druggie?
Cold turkey. How they made me a.
But Jesus Christ. All over my front
I'm
porch.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'll clean this up. I'll pour some water on it. It'll
And pour some water in it. How many cigarettes do you want?
Give me like a pack. Or two actually. Two will
Alright,
do.
you have 6,000.
I don't, but I have some flesh eyes I can give you, or I don't know what I can give you. I don't have money because I'm tight as fucking cash. But I have,
Christ, almighty.
here. This should be enough, maybe, hopefully.
Peachy, is that you?
How you doing?
How are you doing? Peachy, who are you voting for?
I'm voting.
For president of Chinky?
Have they started that yet? I don't think they've started.
I don't know, but I'm running for president, as you might know. You know what you mean?
I want to then like post what do you call it? Like a announcement for the elections, so people know.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Would you like to be part of my campaign, Peachy?
Nah, I'm good. I try to stay out of politics best I can. Doesn't always work.
I understand. I understand. All right, but you don't mind if I'm taking power as president. You don't mind.
We'll have to see what everyone's arguments are for and against all that. That's why it'd be good to have that whole election thing. Even have someone do a speech. You could do a speech, maybe hold a debate.
What all
Speeches
is
are
a
great.
debate?
That's like the one thing, you know, you got like somebody and they ask you questions like, oh, what do you plan to do with Chenkia? And you can say like, oh yeah, I plan to like make it great again. So shit like that.
Yeah, we can make
It's
hats.
good.
It says "Make Chinky Great Again." You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe
You can build a bigger wall.
We could build a bigger. Jesus Christ, that's a good one. Build a bigger wall. Yeah.
walls work. I mean, yeah, walls
Walls
work.
do keep things out and keep things in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it. How are we going to turn
Oh,
the
you
blue
guys two
states?
need anything?
The what?
No, I think I'm alright. I think I'm. Let me go get your cigarettes.
Thank you.
You know if you guys need anything.
Hey,
Everything going
you
good
want to
with you?
sell some stuff? Yeah, we're doing good. Did that guy talk to you about the job? He's looking for employment here in Chinky. I showed them
Well, then
everybody,
just
but
bring stuff like I have no special jobs. Just bring stuff and I'll buy it if it's stuff I buy.
mm,
Have any
Right
big
away.
jobs currently?
Thanks, Dad. I'll also take you inside later, but that's
yeah,
not
all right.
all.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, boss, are you gonna buy stuff? You want me to buy stuff?
Here you can buy stuff. I got snork
I'll-
heads.
Yeah, I'll buy it, and then it's not going to be as good as Vlad though. But I'll pay more than the fucking quiet guy also. So it's sort of an in-between option. And I think you should take it because Vlad is not here right now.
The guards are going to be a problem.
Got a list of things they want, things they need.
There, yeah, that is.
Possible to show
Come
you
on.
out some shit.
Yeah, show me what you got.
Alright. I gave Dan some of my flash eyes to pay for the cigarettes, but fuck.
Going to be a problem.
Alright,
Gonna be
double
in
them
front.
around. Let's see how much it is really quick. And then we'll see what this guy will pay.
This, this, and this.
Alright, 3 heads. Quickly, tell me how much you did here. I think you did much.
Let me see.
Or
what
let me
this
try
out.
really.
Even in LA. In New York. In Detroit. Even in LA. Make love and listen to music. Alright. Just go to DV real quick. You know. See if I can sell the parts to DV. Considering no mutant man is on. I hope I can be just as successful in the zone as I've achieved 0 success. 0 success. It's more a case of I have yapped a lot and now I'm getting myself into trouble trying to become president of Chinky. Even though no one really wants it because there's no real point to it. But anyway. See what happens. Bandage. Tramadol. Don't know what it's used for. Pills. Pills, pills, pills. Thank you very much. Yeah, or or becoming a politician. What it means. The radiation was a lie. Where am I going? Should pay attention to where I'm going. I always do the same shit. I always end up walking that way instead of towards the My one thing I dislike about this is the tiniest fucking iron sights ever. Tiniest iron sights ever. You don't really notice it in a rush or out against the grass. But yeah, we've a lot of things. Well, we've a couple of things going, and no real long plan to do it. Loner making a fire. I mean, come on, 17%. Why would you just that? Still use a bit of it. Yeah, I know, right? That is half the panic. Hey, alright, lads. What's your story?
Oh man, I'll be
Oh,
back.
look what it is.
Hello? How are you doing?
Damn, what's up?
Hello, Mr. Clancy.
Hello, how are you doing? I need a 600 filter. Please. How are you doing, lads? What's holding up? What's your story? Any news?
Oh, wait, is that you, Dan?
It's me, yes, I. How are you doing?
Are you president already?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I voted
That
for you. I
sucks,
voted
man.
for you.
Yeah, you got my vote, mister.
Thank you very much, lads.
Well,
Thank you very
shoot
much.
for president then.
I'm looking for an open top carrier and a speakerphone when I get elected, you know what I mean?
A what? A what?
An open top car and a speakerphone so I can go around the zone and kind of parade with the kind of music on in the background and kind of celebrating with my people, you know what I mean?
I don't have
You know,
one of
doing like
those.
the royal wave, you know what I mean?
No.
My head. Stop picking up what I'm putting down.
Do you want to be the
Hold
president
on.
of Chinky?
That's right, yeah, that's right.
Take this.
Thank you very much. Alright, Badger.
And who's your rival?
Huh?
And who's your
Who's my rival? Well, I suppose anybody who doesn't vote for me, you know what I mean? Come here, Badger, for a second. And I talk to you about presidential things.
What's up?
Did you talk to anybody about what we said?
I'm not sure we like that idea. And we don't think it's something we should do.
Alright, but what? So if I did do it, what would you do? You lost your streak.
Can't tell you, man. We might stop it, we might not, I'm not sure.
Alright. Well, I only told you as a courtesy, you know what I mean? And to be fair, nobody was hurt, and nobody is being hurt, you know what I mean? It's just the election, the guards, some of the guards support me, and some of the guards couldn't be asked, you know what I mean? And let's be honest, it's the men with the guns who hold the final say, you know what I mean? So I've got, like, let's say I've got 70% of the support. But I need to trigger the election, you know what I mean?
Mm.
And I'm still figuring out that part where I have to trigger the election, you know what I mean? Because they're not aware of any election at the moment, you know what I mean? They can't touch this,
I don't
you
know,
know what I
Dan,
mean?
it's really,
They can't touch this.
it's really risky what you're trying to do, working with the
I know it's risky what I'm trying to do, but they can't touch this, you know what I mean?
Why are you doing
My presidential campaign won't lead to any pain for anybody because I'm the best and I represent everybody to their best interest, you know what I mean? But remember what I told you, Banjo. Bad people do bad things, so the good people can do good things, you know what I mean? In Shinky we just want to be independent, but you know, neutral.
Dan,
Because at the moment, I
really
witnessed, our guard do absolutely fuck all when the bandits shot a junior. You know what I mean? They shot him in the leg. And that fella who sounds like a robot. You know what I mean? They tied him up. You know what I mean? And the guard did nothing. If it's truly neutral, it should
Well, I
be
mean, yeah,
peaceful
but you're trying
neutrality,
to
you know what
work
I mean?
with- Yeah, but you're trying to work with the people that actually did that.
But you know, means to an end, Banjo, you know what I mean? I mean, it's better, they're never going to disappear, you know what I mean? They're never going to disappear, you know what I mean? If we're constantly fighting against them, what you going to do when they come for you? Bad boys. What you going to do? What you going to do when they come for you, you know what I mean? You can't be constantly fighting, you know what I mean? You can't be constantly fighting, you know what I mean? We have to have some sort of a status quo. Some sort of a concession, you know what I mean? And essentially to stop the fighting, at least for Chinky, we don't care if Freistalkers or bandits kind of hate each other's guts outside of Chinky, you know what I mean? But it's just a case of Freistalkers, my inclination is that you guys would not want to get involved forcefully with random groups of loners, you know what I mean? And that's where the bandits kind of differ. They have no problem being forceful with groups of loners, you know what I mean? And essentially, to trigger the election, I might need one or two of the guard to see my point of view, you know what I mean? For the better Chinky. And at that point, we can be independent and negotiating whatever with whoever, you know what I mean? And people can make money and people can be peaceful, you know what I mean? And nobody gets hurt inside the walls of Chinky, you know what I mean? Because at the moment, you've got a guard who are too scared to do anything, you know what I mean? The guard, they watch your boys get tied up and shot in the leg. That wouldn't happen under a Dan Clancy presidential Chinky, you know what I mean?
After the only thing I can really tell you, Dan, is I really don't think you should do this. I don't think you
Well,
should
why not?
Britons to overthrow the guard.
Well, it's not a case of overthrowing them, because I've already got the potential to speak to Michael, and it was super peaceful, nobody got hurt. It was completely neutral meeting, you know what I mean? And he wasn't forcefully made to do anything, you know what I mean? It was just a conversation. So I'm not saying overthrow the guards. I'm just saying convince the guards. You know what I mean?
Well, how,
Because otherwise the guards are going to be dealing.
Convince them then?
Well, that's what they're doing at the moment. That's right. Yeah. But see, otherwise it's a case of, oh no, we don't have a strong leadership in Chinky, and the guard are just going to allow Freestalkers and or bandits to shoot each other's legs off willy nilly. You know what I mean? When it should be a neutral place, say for all types, for all sorts. You know what I mean? And of course, if you upset the rules within the walls of Chinky, or upset the interests of Chinky, you know what I mean? Then we should act upon those. You know what I mean? But essentially, at the moment, you could walk in as a free stalker, and if a bandit happens to be there, the bandit goes, and he shoots your fucking leg off, you know what I mean? And the guards won't do anything about it. You know what I mean? Because they're scared. Because they're leaderless. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to be able to assume power at the moment unless I get a bit of muscle. You know what I mean? And I couldn't ask yourselves to do that. You know what I mean? I couldn't ask you to put yourselves out the way like that. You know what I mean? Because I was trying to be friendly to loners and things like that. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess I can kind of see your point after you explained it to me, but I still don't think you should use the Britons to be your muscle in this whole operation.
Well, of course. Well, at the moment, it's a deal. You know what I mean? It might be the longest lasting thing in the world, but at the moment, it's more of a means to an end kind of a thing. You know what I mean? It's the same as ourselves. If we asked ourselves to do something, and we'd have some sort of a temporary peace. You know what I mean? We're just trying to solve Chinky. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what's happening with the bandits or the renegades or the free stalkers or anything like that. You know what I mean? We're just trying to solve Chinky. We're just trying to solve him. Ultimately, Chinky doesn't have enough power on their own to sort any sort of a rogue guy.
Maybe what if instead of trying to convince me, you try to talk to the free stalker?
Well, you are a free stalker
right now, and we'll die. But I mean, all the free stalkers, not just me.
Yeah, but it's probably on a need-to-know basis. Like, who's the main person?
With the free stalkers.
That's right, yeah.
We don't have a structure really. We're all free stalkers. We only have a council, and we don't have a council member at the moment.
All right.
Available. You can just talk to all of us, and you know.
That's right, yeah. I understand, but there's probably going to be a lot of differing opinions. You know what I mean? And it's probably ultimately up to the council to kind of have a proper opinion on that. You know what I mean? I can't be judging my actions off the masses. You know what I mean? It has to be the people in charge. You know what I mean? You can't run a country where if you get 17,000 decisions put in front of you, you have to make one of those. You know what I mean? No, you have to kind of determine which of the 3 or 4 are the most popular and judge from there. You know what I mean? If we told the entirety of the free stalkers, you couldn't collate your opinion into one kind of comprehensible kind of a attitude. You know what I mean? It's like you have 17,000 children inside in one room, and you ask all 17,000 children what you like for dinner. You're going to get 17,000 and a half fucking suggestions. You know what I mean? You need to talk to the parents, the subset of the parents. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, how about I ask the Free Stalker Council what they think? Okay, I will propose to them what you told me, and I'll tell them what you told me so far, and we'll get back to you with an answer, a definitive answer.
Alright, but make sure to emphasise the peaceful part, because we're just trying to get Chinky sorted. You know what I mean? We're just trying to be independent, and we're trying to secure a future for Chinky, and where a bandit and or a free stalker and or any other person in the zone walks in and they won't be fearful of getting shot in the leg. You know what I mean? Without repercussion from the guard. You know what I mean? Because at the moment, you could walk into Chinky, get shot in the leg, and the guard won't even bat an eyelid. You know what I mean? That's not neutral. You know what I mean? That's not neutral.
Okay, I'll bring it up, don't worry.
Alright, Benjamin. I trust you. Do you have any cheese?
We need pouch.
Oh, actually don't. Not on me, I'm sorry.
Oh, not a problem. Do you have any vodka?
Yeah, just take this and get some money from the bar.
Alright, thank you very much.
Get something to eat.
Alright, Benjamin. Don't mind yourself. We'll have a good one. About to get peaky. The server is struggling. How you doing, Faust? How you doing, Velican? Toby Don. The server is struggling. Oh, right. Sir. Is it dying? I might be dying. It might be dying. Plum, how you doing? You lost your streak. you're gonna jump off a bridge. You were streaming at the same time yesterday. I hopped on your stream after I got off mine. A bit after I got off mine. The server's dead. The server's dying. Something's happening. Yeah, they know because I told them. To get ahead of the curve. If I just do it and I don't tell them, they're going to PK me. You know? At least if I get ahead of the curve a bit, we might have a chance to politically sort this. You know? I'm treating the bandits as hired muscle. Plus the bandits got like internal reform or some shit. They're not brothers anymore. They still might. Oh yeah, I know. I could be on a ticking time bomb, but that's fine for me honestly because Dan doesn't have to die forever. No. I guess if you get PK'd, you have to die forever. I get that, but his grandnephew might turn up or some shit. Plus, I've always been interested in the idea of joining a faction for a bit. You know, I don't know. Hire Monolith. I'll give him a free carry. The server's absolutely cooked. It's cooked. Monolith Dan. They probably wouldn't PK me. They'd probably just run me out of Chinky, right? Yeah, the server's dying at the moment. Fastest mono ever. Mono don't even know who I am, to be fair. They've only heard me screaming at them. Server dying. Server dying. Server. I'm going to exit and check the Discord to see the absolute chaos going on right now. How you doing, Janusz? Imagine going into Red Forest and hearing an Irish monolithian trying to sell you a car. To be fair, I feel like a monolith would just run you over with the car. To be fair. Heretic. Heretic. Do I want to buy a 2700 Civic for 50,000 rubles? Then maybe kind of break out already. I think I've made everybody break character. You need a really dead inside voice to be a monolith soldier. Yeah, I don't know if I can do the dead inside voice. Warm. Whoa. Warm. This car has 27,000 miles on it. You will buy it. Insurance. There is no insurance. The insurance is your faith in the monolith. Heretic. Yeah, can I Google some main game monolith voices? Stalker monolith voice lines.
Вчера вода с неба. Мокро. Холодно. Мне холодно. Никому не верь, кроме Монолита и братьев твоих. Никому. Что я здесь? Нет. Монолит — это свет и знание.
I mean, they don't. Yeah, I think they sound more emotionless in Stalker Z than they do on the game. Heretic buy this Honda Civic, and you shall receive 5 bottles of vodka. Did the server restart? Because there's 0 people on it now. They had rare instances of emotions where they sort of broke out from monolith's influence. Folks on Stalker, so you do a great job of it. Oh, everything I've seen so far has been really good. Server's locked. The server is locked. Is that because of restart? You just need to like work a 9 to 5 and speak like a corpo. You've seen folks pull it off. I don't think anyone can get on the server right now, whatever they're doing. It's been 5 minutes without Stalker Z. The memes. The memes. The memes. To Monolith hold the spork to their head IRL while praying it's Stalker Z for the mercy. Pretty sure Monolith already had normal dialogue before the part where Strilla goes ham. You've only ran into Monolith twice so far. I ran into one in Old Shanky, like 5 days before Old Shanky got blown up. And I died. Yo, Scavenger Mid Rover, take his photo. I don't know when else. No, I ran into him in Junkyard. I think I only did 2 times as well, because the second time was Junkyard. Tried to sell him the car, and then they got sniped by Duty. How you doing now, Griff? How goes it? Server dying right now, as you might know. Server dying. It's locked right now. You can't get into it. COP added the whole water coming from sky bit alongside Shredder, who's, you know. We had a firefight in the Red Forest. Screamed, fuck you, Monolith. Pushed, killed Tude, and died to the horror. 10 out of 10 fight. Back with the soup. It's very nice. Scavenger mid